Hear ye, come one, come all. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have no fancy graphics yet. And my editing is probably poop, right? But, as I said on my last video, for those of you who were able to watch that, good content, man. So, my truck broke down. To be more specific, I blew a ride. I blew a ride. You know what I mean? Straight through my engine. I was driving down 985 in Georgia. A couple of miles outside of Gainesville, Georgia. I had a delivery. Went to sleep. Y'all, let me tell y'all the real. Again, it's gonna be different, right? And by the way, y'all, I'm driving right now. I don't know about what nobody else do. When I shoot my videos, I'm not gonna be sitting still. I'm not your average YouTuber like that, all right? Hey, I get to the money, you know what I mean? And if you're not a driver, we're gonna go into that into later videos, you know what I mean? If you're not a driver, man, where you can multitask, you know what I mean, and do more things than once, maybe it's not something that you want to do, you know what I mean? I understand what they tell you in school and all that. I understand it, but I never went to school. That's another video, okay? But anyway, back on my subject, right? My truck broke down. The message of today's video, y'all, I know that many of you, some of you, may not even be in trucking. But for those of you who are watching the video or who are truckers or in the trucking industry, days like this will happen, right? Again, I was in Georgia, man. I drove straight, y'all. From Laredo, Texas, man. I left Wednesday at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I got to Georgia 8 p.m. that night, right? On a truck that I've had since July of 2020 that had 1,002,000 miles on it. Cummins ISX engine, 450 horse, 10 speed. You know, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I did not do my due diligence. And what I mean by due diligence, I didn't do my research correctly. I didn't move wisely. I'm man enough to admit that. You know what I mean? Shout out to HT Logistics. If y'all not up on them, go check him out, man. Go buy his book. You know what I mean? And make sure you listen to what the dude say, man, and apply the principles that he putting out for absolutely nothing. Absolutely free. HT Logistics. Check him out, right? If I had have possibly come across him earlier in my journey, maybe I wouldn't have made the same mistakes in which I did make. Those mistakes were, let me detail again. I bought a truck quickly, right? Didn't overpay, but I bought a truck quickly. Signed myself on to a company as leverage. I explained that in another video. And I started running quickly. Very profitable. However, although I was saving my money, I didn't, I had an opportunity to put my truck into a shop before I took a 1 week vacation. After previously talking to the mechanic, and I did not put my truck in the shop. How about y'all? The week after I came back, the second week after I came back from vacation, my truck will arrive. Second week, I came back from vacation, my truck will arrive. Now I am, because I'm from Detroit, now I am headed back to Gainesville, Georgia after having rented a car. No, excuse me, let me be more specific. After paying $430 for a tow to come out, this comes directly out of my pocket. Paying $530 for a rental, of which I got $200 back out of my pocket. Spending a week at home with no pay. Definitely out of my pocket. To be able to get everything in order to get a rental truck, rent a tow dollar, drive back to Georgia to get my truck. I haven't heard nothing like this on YouTube. I don't, but I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure that I'm not I would hope that I'm not the first person to do this. I don't think I have. I don't think I am. Shout out. And I'm big on paying homage. Shout out to all of the old school truckers who would never make a video. Shout out to all of the old school truckers that have forgotten more about trucking than I ever know. Shout out to all of the old school truckers, man. You know, like people that's my grandfather's age, and I'm 40, that used to change their own tires. All right? All right? Shout out to those truckers that would have never been in this situation to begin with, because they practice preventative maintenance to the T. Okay? That's the lesson, y'all. The lesson is, hey, if you think you have a problem, all right, you drive your truck every day. You check your oil every day, your radiator fluid or antifreeze level, whatever you want to call it, every day. You do your checks every day. You should notice how your truck drives. I knew something was wrong with my truck. However, mixed of trying to chase the money, trying to stack money up and wait, you know what I mean? I failed to act. And because I failed to act, man, it's costing me on top of the repair. It's costing me roughly, probably an additional $3,000 plus 1 week lost revenue. So you add in the $3,000 plus the 1 week lost revenue, you're talking about, you know, $7,000 to $8,000, man. I just cost myself. Lessons learned, y'all. Lessons learned. I'll see you in the next video.